Okay, so I guess this is part 3 then, since I've recorded this in so many separate parts. And I have the last 4 things to demold here. The first one is the long tray, and this one a lot of people were excited about because of how the colors were swirling. I did not put any synchro in this. What I had used for the white was actually the pearl white alcohol ink, because I am a sucker for glittery shiny stuff. I am very crow when it comes to shinies, and I just wanted to see how that would actually react to that. And then as you can see, I did the black backing to kind of help make the colors pop with it. But apparently I did it a little too soon because it bled through in a couple of areas, but that's okay because life happens. And I don't think it turned out too bad, but I definitely could have gone through and swirled in the pearl white a little better. And you can kind of see through it with the light in the background. It does kind of have that feathery texture in the colors, so that's actually kind of really cool. So I'm actually kind of enjoying how this one came out, even if the white is a little much in some areas. Trust me, I'm waiting for a comment from the kid behind me because, you know, that is necessary when it comes to these videos. He's just shaking his head behind me because he wants sound for his stuff. I told him he could have sound. It's just him that's the problem. Now, this one I did sand, and I do have the sinker in there, and it's what, orange and blue, and I think red is the colors I did for this one. It's another soap tray, and I put the sand in before I put the resin in, so I'm actually hoping this one turns out okay. I'm expecting a little bubbling, so we'll kind of see where this goes, and I might have to shake some sand off. Like, yeah, just a little bit right here, but that's okay. And hey, what do you know? I didn't totally end up with all the white on the bottom like normal. And we have this really gorgeous, like, cloud effect from the actual sinker in here, just going around it. So that actually worked out really, really nicely. I'm actually really happy with that one. Okay, I had to talk to my kid for a second. Okay, so normally this is actually an ashtray, but I wanted to do something different and make a paperweight or just whatever somebody wants to do. And I'm a little concerned with this because I had some bubbling issues, and I'm worried that we might have melted the mold a little in 1 or 2 spots and may end up with a disaster. So pardon me if I'm a little concerned when I pull this out, but I wanted to do that nice velveting effect that I see a lot of people do. So I used pearlescent mica powder, the purple here, and then we have black alcohol dye and purple alcohol dye that I dropped into it with a clear coat on top. So we'll see how well this actually turned out, because we're definitely not turning this inside out when it's already where it's supposed to have been. Okay, and so we've got our little maple leaf, and if you look at the sides, it's definitely not as clear as it is up here, and we're not too worried about what it's like back here, but it has an interesting pattern, and yay me, I didn't actually ruin the mold like I thought I might, because, you know, I'm me and I'm really bad about stuff like that, because I apparently like to set things on fire like I did with the resin for this one last night, because, you know, oops. And then I know you guys have seen this one in a, oh, I apparently found wet resin from when I was doing my UV fix on my mat. That's nice. That's very gooey. But you guys have seen this one in a few of my videos and pictures, and several of you have been wanting to see this because it has the pt3 in it, and I'm actually really pleased with how this one turned out. It's got just so many different colors running in the background itself, and then just the pt3 sinking through it, and I'm just really happy with how it turned out in general. You can see the different colors and stuff on this one.